Hmm. I've realized that this web browser does not work with the web settings. Well, alright. That's something I have to deal with later. Okay. Let's get back to the game stuff. So, I was able to upload the project to GitHub. So now I have all the files in a nice GitHub project, so I can deal with the comments that I've left in regarding the past iterations, the uh, specific code. such as in here, I think, with all of this. Need all of that. Okay. All right. And here, this dash handler that is outdated. This is gone now. And that stays because that's not comments, that's actually a dictionary or a lookup array. That this is definitely a item for the slideshow. So I want to add a slide. I'll call this managing inputs. We're going to add this image. Okay. And then this image would have to have a little bit more work than I'd like to do with, what is this button? I think this is grid. Oh, grid. Why grid? So that's just something to work with. I want that as just, this is its own small thing that's useful for explaining how to take inputs and convert them into usable figures for motion inputs. I should go to the move list as well. So take the enumeration. Just put it in somewhere. Um, and then I'd have to explain this monstrosity. Oh, okay. Let me do this so that I can read these a little better. Yeah, just move the end to here. Okay. All right, so first thing, the normal attack buttons, I need to consider back attacks as something to be either removed or not removed. It wouldn't be too bad, at least to remove them from the normal attacks. That's a consideration I need to. Wait, no, they have those as like command normals. Crouching. Yeah, every one of these is essentially linking to a command normal. Which, should I have command normals like this? This might be actually a thing to refactor. I might have them as like separate buttons, mainly for separate attacks as just to organize them again, similar to how I have to organize all of these special moves. But then again, the special moves are, there's normals and special moves, they're just sorted separately. I don't know if that's really the best way to do it. Is the input manager? Yeah, okay, the input manager has buttons. It's just they're more sorted, I think, this way. Okay, so save that, then that. Behavior based, I don't think matters. Something I need to explain. Player controller. Should open this as well. It doesn't remember the location. Let me find it again. Because I may have moved it. Okay. There we go. Please fit properly. This is seriously the minimum size it's going to let me have. That's a little infuriating. Anyways, I mostly want this window. Okay. What's next? Probably input management. I also need to, now that I've installed Chromium, I think this will actually work for the internet. I can grab Street Fighter 6 attack icons. I'd like the visual icons. This works for me. Copy image, slide, delete these. Okay, I'll make the separate images. This way I can organize it into my own layout. This one, unfortunately, has a little bit of the other one. That's not supposed to have it. Okay. Actually, I think just there's more settings to crop. I'm sure of it. Yeah, good. Good enough. I got it. Almost. That one is good. There we go. Now I can have the D-pad, have the button layout as I want. Okay, did it just control down? Nope. Mm, behind object, arrange, center back. Oh no, that's a problem. Okay, let's just out. Okay, this works. All right. I'm gonna need both the separate images as well as this, and then I'd like to change the color. Edit style. Line area, transparency, text dimensioning, tabs, highlighting, area, color, gradient, image, pattern, match. Can I make it purple? What have I done? Not, not what I was planning to do. I don't want fill or line color. I want to shader it or something like that. Color mode. That's line. I don't care about line now. Okay, let me just fix that area color thing. All of these. If I change brightness and contrast, it doesn't do for me. No. It's not doing what I want. Is there a search tool? I forget. Color replacer. That works. This. So that I want to replace with purple. Replace. Once 0. 100. Okay. Okay. That is good. That is what I was on it. Okay. Cool. 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 My one is just you. Source color. Pick. Red. Replace. Okay. That works. Now I want to duplicate this and this. I want to overlay them with both of these at 50% transparency or something. So yeah, I'll go here. Properties, this transparency, 50, this one, transparency, 50. Okay. I also should use that color replacer that I just found to replace white with 100% transparent. I want to replace the white with transparent. I overlay one over the other. It looks weird, but I guess it works. Okay. Mm, in tools, replacing 100 is the white replace this one, the white replace. We can go like this for all of them. Okay, put one over the other. That did not do what I wanted to do. This one, 50% this one. Okay. Both of these should be grouped. These should also be grouped. All right. That helps a lot. Actually, I just crunch and copy and paste these as images so I take up less space. Oh, I know I already transparented all of their insides, so probably not. Okay, that is a thing to use buttons to help me, uh, which is great. I then can have a bunch of arrows for the next slide as the new draft, because the arrows are going to have a ton of motion input related stuff. So insert, shape, insert shape, what? Insert shape, basic shapes, add a symbol shape, block arrows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 21. Rotate. That is not the type of rotation I was expecting. 45. I see. The rotation center point is different for all of them. Okay, you know what? Let me just insert each arrow. Make it easier. There's an overview object. Nope. Lock arrows. Right. Insert. Shape. Lock arrow. Left. Insert. Shape. Lock arrows. Down. Up. Up. Right. First. Wait, no, it's right. Left. Up, right. Yeah. Okay. There aren't any. This. Halfway. Halfway. It's the 4 cardinal directions. Yeah, this works a lot better. Transformations, rotate. Transformations, rotate. Okay. All right. Let's make a duplicate of this slide. Is there something over here said master slides? What is master slides? Seems like it's just to make things look nice. Okay. So Control CV, duplicated a few times. For scene one, I want to kind of explain like the simplified case. Of what this is. So this and Obsidian lists. I don't have one for input management. Input management. So in input management, if I press to button, I should get the one result and output. All right. Let me put a number in here. Insert. Can I insert? Yeah, okay. Let me insert a plus sign. Plus. So up plus left gets you up right. Um, I get an equal sign as well. Shape, basic shapes. Is there no equals? Yeah, might not be the case. Started later, scrolls, flowchart. Why can't I edit two things at the same time? Okay. A few examples of this. transform, rotate. Up plus down equals nothing. Or I will put a circle. Insert shape, basic shapes, square, circle, whatever works. I'll also put an N inside of this for neutral. Basically just making the D-pad UI so that I can explain, first off, how to do things. Also, I should insert a text box, possibly, for like numpad notation. Actually, I can put it in each shape, maybe. Oh, the shapes are rotated. Find text box 798 79456 123. Space, 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 spaces. They need more space. There we go. Go 3 picture square. Right. Increase the size to like 50. Expand. There we go. Okay. That helps with notation and etc. All right. Copy, paste, delete the duplicate. You need one of those. Don't need either of these. One of these. Delete this group. Delete the duplicate up. Okay. I can put these all in the same one. And then the final version down here is this plus left. Where is it? Okay. This is crowded. Let me cut out these two, put them here, spread them out. Okay, to get that. All right, so this can be another slide. However, this isn't the exact same. So the numpad notation and the arrow notation are two separate things. So this should come after. Um, Let me see. Okay, let's add a slide for to do this in code. So new slide. To do this in code. Two ways. I have the optimal thing here, which is what I did after getting help from artificial intelligence to make that. Duplicate this as well. Um, so up left, up, up, right, and left, right, down right, down, down left. And I think that's my ordering. Yeah, right, left, neutral, down first, ups first, right's after. Yep. Okay. And then expand this. Expand it some more. Expand it some more. Space, space, space. No, please ignore that. Okay. Alrighty. So these are the three representations of the D-pad or joystick, whichever you want to use. Alright. This is for when I want to care about it. Code in two ways. One, like this, and two, a bunch of if statements checking each thing. Let me have. I don't have that. I think I have maybe something similar. Let me. I actually don't think that's the correct thing. But it's close. It's close to what I should have. Maybe AI has it? That's not gonna work. Odd. Because I know I shared it for it to optimize at some point. I just don't remember if I have it still there. Let me log in. If I go back to one of my older chats, fighting game, input training, new project, because I had the code, I just don't remember if I gave it to edit or not. Is it this? No, I may have deleted the chat. Okay. Um, New chat. Control C, Control V. Given this, can you convert it into the if statement version of this? Reject all cookies. No, I mean as in up, if up and left get up and left equals up left, use up dot UI up etc. etc. Remove the not cases. Remove it already being checked. Add the four-way and have it ordered in 4-3-2-1. Because that's what what I have here is what I initially had when I did the code for it myself, kind of. Okay, so copy. Let's go into Godot, find some random spot to place this. See if I can fit most of it on screen. Actually, put the output on the same line as the if. There we go. That's significantly more compacted. Put it in here to get the same coloring and such as mine. Control Z, Control V. Why did you not put the tabs? Tab. Can I do like add? Okay, that's actually enough to make it get ignored. Can I minimize this? Oh, there we go. Okay. Print screen. To copy this. Oh wait, not the inconsistencies. I don't leave them. So that. Okay. Now I can delete this and put it in the slideshow for the draft presentation. Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. That's something I can explain later. Let's write the scripting portion of this. So, okay. This I should say is for the motion input section for the input direction. We only want one direction each frame to be registered each frame. For the input direction, we want one direction each frame. This could be any of the any of the 9 values. Up left. Let me use my notation. Up left, up right. Space, left, neutral, right, down left, down, right, right, commas, all of those. Okay. Okay. For the inputs, input direction, we want to one direction each frame. Could be any one of these as the visual. To do this with only 4 buttons, 4 directions. For the 4 buttons, in a D-pad. Add image, images, okay. Okay. If we press two buttons, we finally get the result number one. Output, image. If we somehow press 3 or 4, we should also come filter those as well. Image. Press 3 or 4, like using a bit box. Image. Control F. Itch. Bracket. Bracket. Find all. Okay. Can I replace them though? Is there obsidian find and replace? Built-in search slash replace. Yeah, there we go. I want to highlight it, bold it, or I think highlight might be good. There we go. Equals 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 equals. The same thing. Replace all. There we go. Markdown. It's nice to have things that are very neat to, and when you actually know what it is, you can do it more easily. Okay, so that explains input management, and then if we want to do this in code, we can have an if statement check for each condition starting with the for button case and going down to the 3, then 2, then 1, then 0 button case. And this can also be done with a binary lookup table. I hope that's what it's actually called. Let me check with the AI that it's actually what it's called. What is the thing I gave you called? I think it's a lookup table. I don't mean the variable name, but the code name. When speaking to other programmers. Okay, it's just a lookup table, but okay, truth table. All right, lookup table, truth table, or truth table, or it's a binary lookup table. Bitmask. Okay, that is good. That is good. Also, okay. Um, okay. Now that we've written this specific section and have a draft slideshow of some of the content, we have slide 1, slide 2, slide 3. This is not correct. That's not correct. Sorry. No. You'll see the remove all of that, I think. Managing inputs. Okay. Each of these would have to appear one at a time. I'll do that in editor, but I'll put a note here for me, or in a video editor or something. Alright, it's F2 text box. Each input one at a time. When I speak. Okay. Now I have to decide also on the editor that I want to use for the video editing. I could use two, but it's going to depend on whether or not which one makes more sense for me. Because there's two editors that I am considering. One I already have installed, Kdenlive. The other is technically in the humans, if it hopefully works. Okay. The other video editor I'm considering is Motion Canvas. Because both of these are open source and have video editing, but this has like edit with code as well. As a person who's doing programming, this might be cool. But I'm not 100% sure. It's a web-based editor as well. So I'll have to see, but I'll close that for now. Don't actually know which one would be the better option for me yet. It's gonna take some learning or trying. Okay. Okay. Pull images from an existing exact game. So for the move list variable management, I want to show how this like, move list thing becomes a problem very quickly. Pull images regarding an attack from an existing video game to make the visual tree. So let me start explaining. So in a game with simpler that systems, they usually have one, maybe two attack buttons at most. In fighting games, it's as high as 6. Additionally, some games have a different attack linked to an attack button and a direction. Okay. combo attack systems. In games like Devil May Cry, Hi Fi Rush, and any fighting games. Oh, I should mention about charge attacks when I get to motion inputs, which I haven't even put a category for it. Okay. Dash space. No. Dash space. How to handle motion input as well. I think maybe instead of making a full devlog, I should make like how each component of a fighting game can be done in code as a separate system. Um, I also need to put in the assumptions for these assumptions in italics. Assumptions. So for input management, I assume what? What do I assume? Uh, one, you know what a fighting game is fair. Two, when you know what a fighting game is. I don't expect people to know what a hitbox is. Fighting is to what? What assumptions am I having for like input management? To do we have an interest in coding a fighting game? Oh yeah, I should renew my intentions. I should have done this at the beginning of the article. I I need to be clear that I'm a Muslim a little bit more. It's the beginning of all videos from recordings and math and then all right. Happy video, say 7, and I hope you have, I hope this was of benefit for you, and I hope you took notes to retain the information. Okay. Um, at the beginning of all, I'm going to say these things. Okay. Oh, welcome to this video where this video topic, if I recommend you take notes while watching to help you retain the information for your own projects with a physical or digital notebook. Um, retain the information. So notebook as notes are very good to have when you want to check, something again. Okay. Is there any other assumptions that I make for the fighting, like the person who wants to learn about input management? I don't know. Also, I want to look at my side project before I make any of these, like, into actual videos. I never save this, and I don't actually have it saved in a file location. I save it in the game's file location. Save as, go to the relevant folder, like Mania, building. I may rename this folder. Your folder, name it, slides, or draft, video, slides. Great. Save this here. Input management slides. Okay. Alright. Wait, that's not the right thing. Oops. Okay. Anything else I want to do for the next 6 minutes before I prepare to go to sleep and stuff? Okay. For a single button. Explaining. Should I think, does quotations do anything? Doesn't seem to do anything special with quotations. Okay. Is code go dot door etc. Alright, similar. Okay. I think this is like, I'll say 80% done for now. When I start actually doing the video, maybe it's gonna be good. Okay, images already fitting name attacks, that's shipping brackets. And because it's specifically pull images, highlight, format, highlight. Okay, buttons, usually. What other games have like inputs like this? Games that have similar attack or attack system to hi-fi rush and devil may cry. They're created by the same mind. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Yeah, that actually I can confirm. That does, in fact, have this type of system I'm looking for. Control I. B. Space. Yeah, no, here that. What else? Ninja Gaiden. I don't know. I'd have to. Shared game mechanics. I have to look at like the move lists. So Bayonetta move list. Ninja Gaiden. Move list. Not interested. Doesn't seem like that one. This definitely seems correct. So Bayonetta, I will add to the list. Bayonetta. Capital. Many fighting games and more. They have not. I am calling a combo attack system. Or combo attack or target combo system or rhythm attack. I guess we'll rhythm. Rhythm. There we go. Close enough. Attack system. Directly similar in combat style. Goalkeeper, I guess, fine. What is the term for this system? I should change the default browser to this as well, because I prefer Opal, I think. Yeah, okay. Settings. Search engine. Bing. Make default. Yeah. The settings. Get rid of no. Also dark theme. I don't want to deal with this right now. Okay. Okay. That is that. I guess time's up. I need to save and quit and go to sleep and stuff. So that will be where the stream ends. Bye bye. I hope this was of benefit to whoever is or is not watching.